What's going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka it's Ghost Story, back with another Phantom Parade showcase video. It's been a while since we've done one of these, because it's been a while since a new unit has really released. This time we have URAUME, and let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why did I level up my skills the way I did? This was a misinput. You can only really understand how it was a misinput if you were in the Discord, which is in the channel bio. But we've made some very creative decisions, okay? Very bad creative decisions. Don't worry about it. A lot of y'all worry too much about things you never have to worry about. But URAUME. And it's funny that we're doing this video now because I already recorded all of the runs. This intro is actually being recorded after all of the runs, and I'm just gonna give you all a little warning. Your boy's a little monotone throughout a lot of these runs. I don't know why. I was more hyped to farm the event than I was to actually use URAUME. But we still got the content done no matter what. I feel like I had a lot of bad RNG recording these runs. Like, I would have phenomenal RNG off camera. I'm like, oh man, okay, let's record the runs for the showcase. And then boom, everything just went horrid afterwards. So, first things first, let's just go into the kit overview. Skill 1, Glacial Edge. It's a melee attack. 150% of your curse technique, right? When you're at Cryo Boost level 3 or above, it debuffs the opponent's physical technique. When you're at Cryo Boost level 5 or above, it recovers 5 curse energy for yourself. The Cryo Boost is going to play into the passive that we will talk about later. So then we have Skill 2, which has a change state. So before it only costs 15 CE, after it costs 20. The 15 CE state, it just applies a 10% curse energy curse technique damage taken increase with co-attribute for 3 turns, which is pretty weak. But when you get to Cryo Boost level 3, instead it is then 20%. So you have that 60% for 3 turns in total. And not only that, you also get the Frostbitten effect, continuous damage, 30% curse technique continuous damage for 3 turns, and it also increases with the Cryo Boost level you have. So an overall pretty nice skill. Now this is a skill I should have probably invested in way more. Frost Calm. Now this is the skill that you're gonna want to be really spamming a fair bit. I think I made some mistakes on, like, for example, on my floor 84 clear in this video. Of using skill 2 instead of skill 3. But this skill is the holy mantra skill. Because beforehand, 30% break damage taken increase for 3 turns. Oh, that's peak. Also applies Frostbitten for 6 turns. Oh, that's peak. It also does a pretty decent percentage damage chunk. And when you hit Cryo Boost level 5 or above, it changes. Costs 30 CE. Right? The main benefit you'll get out of this is that now it turns into an AoE skill. And now it'll be more important for floor 90, and also it benefits for floor 84. Right? Then we have URAUME's ultimate. AoE ultimate. It applies 50% curse technique continuous damage, frostbitten for 6 turns, so it ticks away at the opponent's health bar. 800% of your curse technique at level 8. And on top of that, continuous damage, range damage. Just a whole bunch of the stereotypical stuff you'll see from the Frostbitten passive getting stacked on top of each other. But the real important thing is Cryo Boost. Now mind you, the ultimate does play into that. When you pop ult, you do get that Cryo Boost passive increase by 5. You really need to pay attention to this passive. This passive has a lot, and I mean a lot going for it. It's pretty ridiculous. This passive makes it so URAUME can be used across all scopes of tower, buff or debuff stages. Doesn't matter. Even if URAUME isn't doing a ton of damage, URAUME is still supporting the team in question. So, for Cryo Boost, it basically buffs your curse technique increase up to a certain percentage. But It also applies to all enemies. 30% damage taken increase with the Ko attribute in general, and then scales up to 120%. And this maxes out at level 10, right? Now, level 10 is like 3 stacks of Cryo Boost, which, to be completely honest, isn't exactly the hardest thing to reach, to be completely honest. Okay, so you can really start hustling through and get that passive built up and have your team doing damage no matter what. Now, Cryo Boost goes all the way higher than just 10. You can go to level 15 and it recovers 5 CE for yourself per turn, which is good to have so you can keep spamming that skill 3 and keeping your passive up. The only really big downside, and you will notice this on floor 90 in specific, when you pull it up on Jogo, including flame attribute or when continuous damage flame is applied to self at a turn start, decreases your cryo boost by 1. So when you're on floor 90, in specific, or any future bosses that place a fire attribute, you will be fighting for your life, boosting the cryo boost passive and trying to just keep it up, right? And you would think, oh, well, like, it's only taking away 1 per turn, but it also isn't taking into consideration the fact that, you know, some bosses stun, some bosses may apply effects that make you unable to attack, or like your attacks will miss, right? So this is problematic to a certain extent, very problematic. And you will see on my floor 90 clear how maybe a little bit annoying it is to try to keep up the passive when Jogo is really up yours, but I feel like a lot of the major annoying stuff happened off camera. And then URAUME has a reverse curse technique passive, applies HP recovery to self for 1 time. When turn starts, if HP is no more than 70%, curse energy is 20 or above, and an HP recovery special status recovers HP equal to 20% for self. So it's fine, right? It's fine. I think it's an okay reverse curse technique passive. It's actually a pretty reliable one too. For some reason, I don't want to diss the boy Yellow Sukuna or anything, but I will say that URAUME's reverse curse technique passive has saved my runs more than Sukuna in terms of floor 90. I will say that. But enough rambling. We got some actual content to look at. I will see y'all on floors 84, 87, and 90. So, yeah. Hey, it's post-commentary Jay's story. And to give context to this run, I was trying to recreate the 14 turn clear that I made off camera for the Discord server. And it didn't really go well. I didn't really think how truly high RNG a run it would be. And I also think I misplayed a fair bit. But if you're wondering, why are you bringing URAUME on a buff taijutsu stage? Just trust the process. And has a taijutsu buffing rec bit? Listen, let URAUME hit some crits, let URAUME activate the passive, and we're good, okay? Just enjoy. Enjoy. Crit, that's good. Black Flash, that's even better. Whatever, it works. It still works. Big W's coming the way. Big W's coming. That's a nice crit. Now, if Yago could crit, that'd be tough. Why would he do that? Huh. Insane concept. Now Yaga and Yuji just needs to not get stunned and we will be fine. Ooh, I say that, and it looks like everybody got stunned except Yuji. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. The ideal circumstances is kind of crazy right now. Like, look at that. Could have been an extra 2 million if the damage wasn't cut because of the stun galore going on. Nice, okay. We'll try to just go as fast as possible at this point. I'm a little annoyed. We're at 16 for the passive, really good. No Black Flash, that is really tough. I would have liked the break right there, but at least nobody got stunned. Let's peep the passive real quick. 15, and then hold on. Frostbitten, the whole galore. And we have the damage taken increase with Ko. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Not affected by the rules of Tower. URAUME don't care about that. Gross. Keep that passive on basically 24/7, and that's a guaranteed win. A nice little 10 mil. Hold on. Let it cook. Let it cook. We might still be green. My goodness. We're in a very peculiar situation. No Black Flashes? One Black Flash? You know, it's something, I guess. Not something to write home about, but it's something. Those Black Flashes, though. Those Black Flashes, though. Nice little crit. Probably going to be our last heal for the run. Alright, we got a crit for the passive, I believe. From what I saw. Your boy is staring. I'm gazing, maybe. Okay, break. Perfect. I did not want to deal with an attack right there at all. Now let's take another gander. Again. Frostbitten don't care about tower rules. We do not care. The debuffs, they remain affected, but the actual Frostbitten passive remains the same, and the damage taken increase with co-attribute is also not affected at all. So, all in all, listen, things are rolling out pretty well, and again, we're using a Jujutsu debuff unit on a Taijutsu buff stage, and we're still making progress to this degree. All in all, very, very good. What's that Black Flash looking like, King? Let's see, can we end it on 16 turns right here? Black Flash. No 16 turns. We're gonna have to go the big 17. Okay. All right. Now, before this run, I'm definitely going to put in a portion where you can clear this on 14 turns. Well, I cleared this with 14 turns beforehand, but I didn't record it. So part of the showcase, this is just going to be the showcase run, because you truly never know how RNG a run is going to be until you actually start doing it. The 14 turn clear is the exact same team. In fact, I'll throw up the screenshot of the 14 turn clear that I posted in my Discord server. It's basically the exact same format, all in all. The stun RNG has to be a little bit different. Yuji has to Black Flash a little bit more often. But similar to how I did 14 turns with Kusakabe in slot 2, you can also get 14 turns with URAUME. Now, you're not going to be getting a ton of damage, by no means. However, because of like the main debuff effect that URAUME applies is not nerfed by tower, Yuji is still able to prosper from that. So if you missed Kusakabe, you got URAUME, you're able to make some things happen. So we're going to move on to floor 87. Okay. All I need is crits. If I get bad luck, it's Soge over. If URAUME crits, it will be very, 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 very good. Well, I know my Yaga's allergic to critting. For some reason, Yaga allergic to crits recently. Very, very, very allergic to critting. Not a big fan of that at all. Still no crits. Like, what is happening nowadays? Nobody likes to crit anymore. Back in my day, everybody loved the crit. Critting was hip. It was cool. I mean, at least if Yaga doesn't crit, you know, he could still build up his ult in a reasonable amount of time. I can't give URAUME that same benefit of the doubt. Her ult gauge is yeah, enormous. So that is not happening. We'll just do these. Oh my god, my Yaga remembered he could crit. It's so tough. Trying to keep the general performance up. Oh yeah, run out of that curse energy. Run out of it. Even my Sukuna doesn't want to crit. It's a mad world we actually live in. I don't think you know what a bad day looks like. Alright, I do not have the amount of curse energy that I would like to have on Sukuna, but... Oh, you have to deal with what you have. You have to deal with what you have. Let's get like a fully built up combo ult with Yaga and URAUME. At least in Megumi's domain. Okay, okay. Pretty similar at the moment. And Fuga. Very weak Fuga, but because of the buffs and debuffs, well not the buffs, the debuffs weren't optimal during this rotation. It's okay. Who cares for building up optimal damage, am I right? Still a pretty decent amount of damage Sukuna's pouring out with all this going on. I like it. Ooh, can't wait for the Curse Energy Drain special. Can't drain my CE if it's already at 0. I'll just gladly take the loss, dude. It's whatever. Sukuna, why aren't you critting? If I don't crit, I don't get the optimal CE I want. I'm gonna do a skill 1. Holy cope. Gotta cope with the skill 1 action just to stay afloat. Alright, big Rame. Dude, do some things. Nice little itty bitty damage. Don't mind it. I ain't mad at it. That's a break. I feel like from the lag that I just had on my game, that was for sure a break. Oh yeah, wait a minute. It could be Sojo over for you. In a timeline, it could be Sojo over. In a timeline. I never said it was this one. Okay, so this run, not really super happy with it. Reason being is that I did this run off camera. Again, just like the floor 84 clear, I did it off camera and we did it faster off camera. And I mean, the results are still the same, even with the off camera recordings, where like the damage values between URAUME and Yaga isn't exactly too different. Overall, I feel like I could possibly play better to get more bang for my buck out of A0 for URAUME. But as it currently stands, I mean, this is a Sukuna hard carry stage. We'll see whatever URAUME has in store for floor 90. Okay. The hopes and prayer run begin. The hopes and prayers run begins. Holy. It is time. I hate floor 90 so much, dude. Okay. Ooh. That's how we doing it, I guess. Listen, maybe if I don't look at Jogo's direction, he won't pay attention to me. If you pretend Jogo doesn't exist, he won't acknowledge you. I do not make the rules, I simply reinforce them. Come on. Mahito, please, please. Wait, the frostbite actually made you lag? Oh boy. Look at that frostbite passive truly kicking in. Now I'm even more terrified for the next turn. Thanks. Now I'm mega terrified. All right. Yeah, petrified even. Okay, we're actually... Oh, yeah. Oh, but I'm gonna have to eat 2 ultimates in 1 turn? Yeah, this is the problem. Huh. This is the problem. Yaga, please make all my problems go away, man. I'm trusting you. It's not all my problems, but it's some of them. But, like, I'm telling you, I've never seen units get stunned on Jogo's Maximum Meteor more than URAUME. I genuinely have not seen any unit get stunned this much before, except URAUME. With the sole exception of URAUME, of course. Like, holy. Please don't hit Shoko. Mahito, anybody but Shoko, anybody Shoko. Please, 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 please. Or just... That was crisp. That was mad crisp, Mahito. Holy. God, Jogo, you're annoying. Okay, enough of that. Oh yeah, we get an ultimate soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like any of this. How come whenever I do this floor, it always ends up with like, oh man, I sure hope Mahito doesn't end up tearing me in half next turn. God, and it has to be the person I did not want to get hit. Just don't hit Yaga, don't hit Yaga, or don't hit Shoko, don't hit anybody. Nice. So tough, so tough, so tough. Oh my goodness, I definitely missed out on some W Shoko buffs because we are still in the danger zone. Thankfully, Mahito's also in the danger zone. I like it. Oh yeah, dubs. Now, if your URAUME gets stunned... Okay, no. Ooh, thank God. Okay, one annoyance is out the way. Perfect. Why are you aiming at Yaga, man? What did the big principal do to you? God, dude. Not really in the best position in the world right now. We just gotta make it one more turn. Please don't aim at Shoko. Ooh, perfect. I said, please don't aim at Shoko. You know what happened, man. A whole lot of aiming at Shoko. Ah, my goodness, dude, I hate Jogo. You're the reason why I can't have fun, dude. You gotta go, man. Can't even do enough damage because of you, man. God, dude, this floor stinks, man. Holy. It feels like we're just face tanking so much damage. Oh my god, URAUME actually had Hanami tweaking. Oh my god, that crusty fire effect, dude. Oh, there's no way we're doing enough damage to clear. That is so sickening. Unless, like, heavy emphasis on unless at this point. You're doing a lot of the melee attacks, old girl. Don't know how I feel about them. We just hard targeting Shoko because that's what's tough nowadays. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Chat, I do not feel good. I'm not enjoying this. I don't care what has to be done, man. I don't care what has to be done. It could be the 30th turn. Just get me out of here. That's the best way I can describe this. Slow motion, painful. That's the best way I can describe my casual floor 90 experience. Holy. Okay, now how would I summarize this sheer roller coaster of emotions? It's not even a URAUME thing. I just don't enjoy floor 90. I really don't. Obviously, the Sukuna variation of the clear is way faster. Like, way faster. But this still works. I mean, mind you, I swapped to, like, the Pride method, even though, like, again, like you guys could probably hear from my monotone sound of voice that I didn't expect to get the clear due to, like, obviously a bunch of factors that have to do with floor 90 shenanigans. I mean, URAUME getting stunned, having to share heals, the whole 9 yard. But this clear that I got, like, because, okay, I used Sukuna's rec bit originally, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's taking too long to really set up damage. Swapped over to Pride. 2 or 3 tries and we got it done. So, I'm going to give a final unit review. and we're just gonna keep it pushing. Okay, we're gonna give a final review. I'll see you guys there. Okay. This is the time y'all all have been waiting for. Y'all want the final unit review? I'll give y'all this. URAUME is a cool unit. No doubt. Very cool, very nice. Thumbs up. It's fun unit, okay? Necessity, by no means. As it currently stands, there's no content where they're 100% needed. Is their passive really cool to where you can use them on both buff and debuff stages? Of course. But as it currently stands in the scope of content, if you have Shoko and like any amalgamation of like, you know, SP Junpei or SP Mekamaru, or if you pulled Kusakabe, you're fine to skip this unit. I mean, you're fine to skip most units in the game at this point. Half anniversary is right around the corner. This unit is a fine unit though. I really did enjoy using it on floor 84 in specific, but definitely not a must-have unit by any means. But a fun unit nonetheless. So hopefully you guys found some enjoyment in this video. I know this one was really rough around the edges. I'm not sure what made it so hard for me to record this one, but my opinion, this unit's cool, not a necessity. If you like URAUME, you're going to be able to use this unit on basically any scope of content in the game. Sweep, Jujutsu stages, Taijutsu stages, buff stages, debuff stages. So it's an all-in-one package. But if you already have an established box, you don't need this character. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord in the channel bio. It's been Jay, aka it's Ice Story. And I will see you guys later.